What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Hope everybody doing good. I'm back. I'm back. Feeling a little under the weather, but I'm gonna keep going just for y'all. Hope everybody's having a good morning, good day, and we're gonna do it like that. Let me get my camera right. Um, might play a little bit of music. Um, get this thing started with some music. Oh. Mm, mm. Drink my little coffee. Drink my coffee. Wake up. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I'm blessed. Swear to getting money, no problem. It's a problem and a solve 'em. I gotta do this popping. They tryna put me in the coffin. Gotta get them pads on me. Yeah, I do this for real. Yeah, promise. Yeah, what's good? What's good? It's cool and vibing out right quick early in the morning. Um, like I said, I'm feeling under the weather a little bit, but I'm trying to vibe out with my people. I'm on this lo-fi music, real chill, elevator music. I might turn to some reggae, a little hip hop today. I don't know. It just depends. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. I be freestyling. I don't gotta write it. Ooh, I'm so high, I just cut it. Ooh, I could start a riot, but I'm on my peace. If you ain't talking money, peace. I gotta get the money, but the beef. Ooh, I'm eating steak and lobster. Oh, yeah, there's some imposters. Eating some. Ooh, mm. I'm just vibing out, man. I'm under the weather right now. I don't know how, but I woke up kind of sick this morning. But drinking some hot coffee, maybe some hot oatmeal. I think I'm gonna just drink some water all day and eat me an orange, something. But I'm still trying to keep going. You know what I'm saying? For me, for my YouTube fam. I don't know if I went too far yesterday or what, man. I went like 5 videos yesterday, so 5 lives yesterday. So today I'm gonna probably do 2, 3, maybe, but ain't no slowing down though. If you really want it, you gotta really go and get it. Don't be scared. You're gonna be a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just listening to some lo-fi music right now on YouTube. I think it's called the YouTube channel is called Chill Cow. I've been listening to stuff like this. Like sometimes I get away from hip hop and all that. Like I don't need no words, to have my vibes. You know what I'm saying? The music, creates the vibe. Like the sound creates the vibe. But I don't know what songs they're gonna play. You know what I'm saying? That first song that started live on that was lit. But it's just chill music, man. Get you in the vibe. We could turn up and do some hip hop stuff too, but I'm just really chilling, man. For everybody to vibe. Um, I will be putting. Let me go ahead and put the link in. Man. Just in case somebody want to come up early. The link is at the top. Once again, inspiring me, and you don't even know it. More blessings. One day at a time. Did I hit you on YouTube yesterday in the comments? If so, click that link. I think it was you one day at a time. I'm not sure, but I got to go back and check my comments. But you might be nervous to come up here. I don't discriminate against nobody. You feel me? But come up here respectfully and let everybody talk. I don't mind you coming up here. One thing about me, I ain't no hater. I want other people to win. You know what I'm saying? I teach you the info, the game I got. But I still got a lot more to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started with this. So, you know, we're going up. Everybody going up. Salute, Finesse the Don. Got a link in the comments if anybody wanna hop up here. But it ain't no. I'll talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting used to doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just sitting up here just talking. I'm just going off of what's on my head. It was, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But I hope everybody doing good out there. I'm drinking this coffee, man. Just feeling a little sick this morning, but I'm still gonna keep going. I said, man, I don't even want to go live for real. But I was like, man, I gotta get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can tell that I'm a little sick, but hey, I'm gonna still get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really like when it comes to work. Like I don't turn down work. But I had to come up here, and do this for y'all. You feel me? Do this for me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Mm. go. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Let go. 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 I might play my song this morning, man. Yeah, I might just, perform my song that I got on my YouTube channel. You know, I got a whole bunch of songs. I got a whole bunch of beats. You know what I'm saying? They in my phone, but I'm gonna let y'all start hearing it. Like when we start collabing with other YouTube channels, turn it down. When we start collabing with other YouTube channels, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of creation, man. A lot of movies, a lot of songs, a lot of beats, a lot of. I see the vision. Yeah, I see the vision. Everybody keep working, putting a little bit of work every day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go live every day like I'm doing, but putting a little bit of work every day is gonna add up. You know what I'm saying? Just like stacking up change. You know what I'm saying? People don't be like, oh, that's some change. Nah, bro, it's gonna stack up. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit every day. You know what I'm saying? Do as much as you can every day, and hard work is gonna pay off for sure. I see it paying out. I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Give you some content, film a lot. You know what I'm saying? You might not think it's worth nothing, but hey, somebody else might like it. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of people interested in this ATM thing. Supernatural rapper, what's going on? Working to get 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. For sure, for sure. You don't need 1,000 subscribers to go live. Yeah, you don't need 1,000 subscribers. I don't even have 250, and I can go live. So you don't need 1,000. But see, they limit uh, certain stuff you can do on your live when you're not at 1,000. It's like a limited, live. Basically, that's what it told me. But you can definitely go live at like 250. I think it's just the amount of views or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, for sure, for sure, you can go live, and it takes once you hit that live button, it takes 24 hours for them to review it. So once you hit that live button on your YouTube, uh, it's gonna take 24 hours for them to review it. Then hopefully you can go live the next day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do. But yeah, but it's definitely everybody's goal to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I hope everybody get monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out ways to blow up, but the only way I've always known is to just grind hard and stick with the same formula. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody discourage you from doing what you do. Like I do YouTube. I was kind of nervous and a little afraid of the camera. You know what I'm saying? But I told people like you got to just break that barrier. And now when I pull out the camera, people are like, oh, what you filming? What you filming? You know what I'm saying? It's like a everything just switched up. Like I'm like, damn, I'm just filming for my YouTube, man. Some content. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I be trying to film a little something. Sometimes I can't. Like when I be at work, I can't film everything. But that's why I'm definitely about to invest in a GoPro because my hands be tired. Like I work. Like I'm not the type to sit around on the job. Like I be trying to get y'all the insight of what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to get y'all um, um, my view of it. You know what I'm saying? When I had that GoPro on my helmet, y'all gonna see exactly what I do. You feel me? That's what I really want y'all to see. But while I'm working and doing it, you know what I'm saying? That's the real footage I really want y'all to see. But I gotta get that GoPro, and y'all gonna see up close and personal exactly what I do every day on an everyday basis, cooking, everything, man. It ain't one thing I don't do. That's why I'm a jack of all trades. You feel me? But I'm thinking of different types of content that I'm gonna put out. I'm just trying to put it out naturally. I don't want to force nothing. I don't. If I go viral, I go viral. But I ain't one thing I ain't doing is I ain't clout chasing. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just gonna be myself and you know just just reach back down to the people and bring everybody else up with me. You feel me? If you want to come up, you gotta want to come up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to put in that work. You feel me? That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Like I want to put in that work. I'm not scared of work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just put in a little bit at a time and just stay consistent. That's it. That's the recipe. Yeah, that's the recipe. Yeah, that's the recipe. That's the recipe. That's the recipe. Mm, that's the recipe. Yeah, they can't get enough of me. Ooh, talk a different lingo. They think I speak Japanese. Ooh, mm, mm, yeah, yeah. Supernatural the rapper. Is that your YouTube name? 'Cause if so, I'm gonna follow you back on YouTube. I don't know. I think I might have followed you already, but I'm not sure. I didn't follow so many people. Um, if I haven't followed you, is that your YouTube name? Okay, Supernatural the rapper. Once it's live, man, I'm gonna definitely follow you, man. Like I said, I got the link in the comments. Anybody want to join and have this discussion? You see the title on the video. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I support, bro. Like I support, like for real. This ain't no fake. You know what I'm saying? I got to support, bro. Like you feel me? Like if you don't support people right now at this time, that you know what's going on right now, you're not gonna never make it. You feel me? Like this is the perfect time. I mean, I've been supporting people. You feel me? But support people who support you. You feel me? And support people you don't even know, man, because it's like they might blow up. You might blow up. Everybody gonna blow up though. I ain't gonna say everybody gonna blow up all the way to the top at the same time, but you gonna come up. Trust me. And like when I first started YouTube, I had uh, six. I had like 2 subscribers maybe. Then when like I think when I put out my first video, I had like 6 subscribers. Um, and then it went up to 24 subscribers. And then see, I don't know this YouTube thing like that, but my numbers was fluctuating, man. I remember it was a time that it said I had 300 and something plus subscribers. I'm like, okay, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. But I only have 200 something subscribers, so the numbers definitely not adding up. But we're gonna keep working. We're gonna break them barriers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them numbers, they playing with me. You feel me? But I was like, dang, it just told me I had like 300 something subscribers. How I get to, but I ain't gonna complain, man. We gonna break through the barriers, man. I see all the support. Don't think I don't see your support. I see all the love. Um, like I said, on this YouTube thing, you in the comments, I'm putting the link down so we can talk. I want to see who is who. Like I want to see if you a troll. I want to see like I don't discriminate. Y'all seen that white guy come on yesterday. I want to see who in the comments. You feel me? Like I want to see. I want to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? You know, see your face. You know what I'm saying? Like let's talk. Like we family. You know what I'm saying? Like we known each other like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But we can just chop it up in the link. I'm gonna put the link down one more time. Yeah, for sure. But you know, this is what I do, man. I just chill back and relax, listen to some music. You know, I might watch a couple basketball games, but really, at this time, man, I'm studying. I'm working on my craft. Like this YouTube thing, I never thought I'd be doing YouTube. I've always watched other YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? But I got so much respect for the YouTubers that put in that work. Like it's just so much respect. I know how much work they put in. Like I'm a small YouTuber and I didn't put in some work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they got thousands of videos. Man, salute to them, man. That's hard work, man. Hard work. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to put the work in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you, but just put in a little bit of work every day and it's gonna pay off. Make a couple videos. Whatever you good at, people want to see that. People want to see that. Whatever you can do, people want to see it. DIYs, people want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Fixing stuff, people want to see it. Cooking, people want to see it. You're an entertainer, people want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I can entertain. You know what I'm saying? I'm funny. We plant, you enjoy it. Salute, salute. Like, y'all want me to entertain y'all, I can entertain y'all. I'm funny. You know, I just really be on my chill stuff. You feel me? Like, I think I'm gonna put a couple of videos out of some, funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? I already got some ideas too. So I think I'm gonna put some funny stuff out too. You know what I'm saying? Some music. It just overall, man. I ain't trying to just give y'all uh, one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all everything. You feel me? But I will be having some. Let's see who we got in the building.
Yeah, what up? You hear
Salute, salute, salute.
Hey,
me? All
what's
right, all
up,
right.
y'all?
Vanessa
More
Don. Yeah, there we go. Go follow for Don and please go follow Supernatural. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
chill, more morning.
Where y'all from?
Me from Brooklyn, New York.
I'm
Brooklyn,
out in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm in North Carolina. I go by ATM Tim. You know
Hey, I can barely hear you, Tim.
what y'all got going on though?
Shoot, I'm just off today. I work like you, though.
For sure, for sure. I've been off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. That's why I've been going live. Like, man, I ain't wasting no time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get
Yeah.
out with my folks. You feel me? Like, get to know one another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me? Uh, yeah, get to know
Yeah,
one another.
I had me school. So now I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Got a communication certification. So I'm just trying to get my feet wet with this thing here. Making shorts, trying to start my channel up. Get the subscribers
Let
up
me cut
and
this
the
TV
hours,
down a little bit.
get the watch time up and stuff like that. I do music too, make beats, write songs, design my own clothes, all type of stuff I'm trying to do on my channel, you know what I mean? So just trying to get the right pieces together, like laptop, camera stands, and all that type of stuff. So I pretty much have all them pieces. Just ordered a new laptop now, waiting for that to come in.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Now working off my tablet,
okay.
but yeah,
What you got?
definitely heavy music, heavy into making music. And more so like how JT do, try to stay independent. So buy my own publishing company, things of that nature, my own LLC, all of that. That's what I'm shooting.
Okay, okay. What you got going on, Supernatural?
Man, like, I work, but, I've been, I used to rap back in the days, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really pursue it, like, and then, I got on this YouTube thing. Then, I've been watching, y'all mess with Trapflix, right?
Yeah, yeah.
With
Yeah,
JT. So,
Yeah,
I've been watching JT since he was out in Atlanta with Curtis Snow and all that.
yeah.
And then I just watched him over time, how he went out to Africa and all that, and he started, doing all the work. And then I watched this.
I've been following Fig. Like he been doing that before that. Like you gotta go back to old DVDs. We talking about like the Smack DVD era. You used
Mm,
to pay them people to hold up signs, have the whole line, pay them to hold up signs, work, give them all work. Bring out like damn near sometimes like 50 people, 100 people, get them all money carrying signs, doing this shit, all that stuff himself. So I'm trying to get on that level.
for sure. My bad,
Uh,
Supernatural. You had broke up. Your screen had froze up. What was you saying though?
yeah, no, I was like, since when JT started offering to help out with the channels and giving the advice, putting the videos out.
Mm,
So I started, because I used to be like, damn, ain't nobody watching my YouTube channel, so.
right.
But I've been seeing some kind of I've been seeing some results since I started, kind of getting serious about it and
Mm-hmm.
trying to put out and networking with people like y'all and stuff like that.
A lot of it I looked at when I took this certification thing, like 8 months. You got to get that. Another thing, you got to get that YouTube Studio app. Get the YouTube Studio app and study the analytics of your page. Where
Yeah.
people from that's watching your views, how long they're watching the video for, which ones are striking, which ones are not, what age bracket you hitting. You know what I mean? What time people watching? You got to study the numbers. At the same time, when you make the video, you got to share that. Don't think just YouTube. You got to share it to your Twitter, share it to your Instagram in a comment. Create a Pinterest if you have to. Think outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? Besides just YouTube, and
Yeah.
study the numbers to see what works and what doesn't. And then for sure, consistency is the key with content. The more it's like the more the better, because you want to build up those viewing hours and expose yourself to much as much subscribers as possible anyway.
Yeah.
That use yeah, the YouTube Studio app is very, very important. Studying your analytics, looking, okay, month I got 5,000 views. Let's see if I could do more work, and then next month I could do 10,000 or 6,000 if you aim it for next month. Or this week, you could go by week. It shows you everything. So you need to be studying that, like on a daily basis. You should be to YouTube, your studio app, and in some of your videos, it lets you do a little slight editing at the end. You know, yeah, you definitely study the numbers.
JT's game, you know what I'm saying? He said we can get on here and talk all day, you know what I'm saying? But what's really going to pay us is these films, you know what I'm saying? That's why last night I was asking them, like, you know, I need a little bit of help, you know, or a little bit of advice about my phone, because stuff could make you
Right,
some money, you know what I'm saying? I might go to my
right.
neighbor, just film something and go to different cities, you know what I'm saying? Meet a couple people,
Yeah,
film some, you know what I'm saying, and make some short films, man, because that content gonna really, you know, pay you. That's what you want. We can get on here and network, brainstorm. I think I have a lot of brainstorming different ideas of what we can do, you know what I'm saying, on this YouTube thing, you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
Yeah.
y'all, you know, we ain't got
I
no
got a,
budget.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
couple of ideas on the music front. Like I'll try to figure out like how people be putting their beats up for shorts. Like I want to send them to the company first. If niggas want to buy them, they could buy them. And at the same time, we got like a lot of what you would say touristy spots in New York, and then we got 5 boroughs. I'm gonna just go across like famous spots in the boroughs and make a beat there, like up
Got
to
you.
the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm gonna make a beat there. All I need is my tablet and my Bluetooth speaker. Make a beat there. Go to Coney Island, make a beat there. Go all across the boroughs by the Empire State, all different hot places, and go make beats and upload it to my channel.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's just
nice.
the one. And maybe if something like your stream come up, go live. People make beats, like you said. If you want to rap, you used to be a rapper. If you want to rap, you can rap. I'll be making beats right there. I can make you a beat right now.
Mm. I think we need to start having that too. That's a good.
Y'all be having any kind of like specific topics y'all focus on as
Um.
far as content?
Uh. I just go with what I feel. Sometimes, most of the time, I just go with what I feel. I be
Yeah.
I be watching the news and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I
Right.
don't go along with the what would you call it? The media and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I be avoiding some of them topics. You know, should I
Like
really
with stuff
know
in
what
Russia and all that kind of stuff.
I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking. Like, dang, should I go ahead and bandwagon and do everything everybody else doing? I'm like, that ain't me.
Right. Try to
Yeah.
focus on trying to build your
Talk
page
about
off the demise of someone else. I try to stick to it. Like my channel, I have it in the description. It's like New York news. I try to stay with local news, if anything. There, I talk about New York news, fashion, music. You know, and mostly most of my shorts is I like to cook. I do that as well. So most of my shorts is about food. I make meals. It's about cooking. I seen you did your cooking video the other time. Yeah,
yeah.
most of my shorts. So it take me about 2, 3 hours to come up with a 30-second clip.
Mm,
Yeah,
that
right now I just making food. Now I just started going now. Okay, I take the ferry out. I show stuff because I'm in New York and people like to see that. So if I do step out and go somewhere, I start taking taking out my phone and start. making it short.
But see, like one of my episodes that I did with my construction episodes, believe it or not, that was like close to 2 hours video, and I got it down to 30 minutes, and it took me like 4 hours just to, you know, edit, and I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff on because the file was so big. So I didn't know none of this stuff. You feel me? So I was like, dang, that's why I respect YouTubers because it's I want to perfect it, but it's not gonna be perfect. But I put my time and work in that first episode. I'm like, this first episode got to be good. You know what I'm saying? But it's many more to come. There's many more to come, man. And I think I'm gonna have to hire me a cameraman to hold my phone for me while I'm working, cause you know I want them to
Yeah,
get
it's,
a real
you
view.
want to get the GoPro. They got them cheap, man.
Oh, for real? I can't hear you. Yo, I can't hear you. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. They,
They keep moving. Wait, hold. Wait, I'm gonna leave and come back.
you good. You good. You good.
All right. Yeah, they got them at Five Below right now.
Okay.
$20, yeah, and shipping no matter how much you think. Shipping is only like $7.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to start out, I'll copy, see what it's working with.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what type of goals you got with this YouTube?
Um, just to build it as big as possible, and then start breaking artists. Hopefully, discover artists
Mhm.
that I can put on. You know what I mean? Get this company going and everything. Put my exposure to beats, build my brand. Because like I said, everything I do it by myself. I make my own beats, write my own things. I don't know how to draw, I design my own clothes, everything. I have to learn all these apps and Pro Tools and Logic and everything. Do it all myself. So if I get the opportunity to grow my channel, give somebody an opportunity, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Okay. I know it's a lot of content out there in New York though, man. How is New York though now? With the COVID thing, is everything still opening up um
Yeah, yeah,
or how is it?
yeah. It's definitely open back up.
Because I remember it was shut down for a while, man. But I don't know what's the effect of that shutdown, man. I know you probably seen the hands on because I remember
But
seeing
yeah,
New City like
I,
busy.
I was like, I was right out there. I was working in the city,
Mhm.
um, downtown Manhattan when it first happened. And this was during the time when they were still doing the protests,
Hmm.
and they had to put everything up down there because people started looting and all that in Lower Manhattan. Then they started in Upper Manhattan.
I,
Then like
I
the
know.
streets just getting barren. It was like nobody out there where they started making the outside cafe type joints. They built like a little building. People could go out there and eat because nobody could go inside anymore.
Hmm.
It's still like touch and go. It's still like touch and go. It's not mandatory, but if the business asks you to wear a mask, you have to wear one. And as far as the kids, they gotta wear them in school.
I'm
And
down. I'm
it's
down.
just you don't need no show no vaccination card to go to the movies and the gym and indoor sport and events now.
Ain't playing for real, man. But down here in
Yeah,
the south, I mean, a lot of people not even wearing masks. It's like everybody. I mean, it's a couple people who wearing it, but I be trying to wear mine everywhere I go. Um, but it's a lot of people who walking around and don't wear masks. You know what I'm saying? But that's on them. That's freedom. You know, that's their freedom that they.
oh, nah, they, they wearing it out because it's too much. It's too much going on. You got to see how fast the city is moving, and then we got buses running 24 hours, trains running 24 hours. So people is they wearing them. They wearing them. It's not like majority of people wear masks.
Okay, another thing right now, it's a lot of people who sick right now. You know, coughing and shit. That's I mean, like, is some new shit out? because all these people coughing and they sound sick to me the way they coughing. I'm like, is this something new out? That they said we good now,
It's,
but I'm hearing a lot of people coughing like that in that nature. But
I think I think I think my kids are going through something like that similar. I got 3 daughters. I think it's the weather. The weather keeps changing. The weather keeps changing. The weather keeps changing. It was
yeah,
nice the
man,
other day. Then it snow. Then it goes back. It's like back and forth. I think it's in the air. Everybody just been cool
I,
for so long. So now getting back out and a little bit of freeness. You know what I mean? People catching that little bug.
mm,
It's right before summertime. So, you know, it'll happen.
but yeah, but what I got for this YouTube thing, man, I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of content. I'm trying to link up with a couple of visuals on the same mindset of trying to come up and trying to put in this work. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, we want to push everybody that we can, on this YouTube thing, and what else we got to do. But we want to push people who want to put in that little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes work. If you don't work, you ain't gonna eat. That's what I was always. That's the phrase I always grew up on. If you don't work, you don't eat. I always
But
work at work. And it's really starting to pay off, man. But I just begun, man. It felt like I just begun. So like it's like I'm a rookie, in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I had a channel for years, but never did nothing with it. Just a habit to have like my subscriptions for videos. Or no, when I want to watch something, it would go right to it.
college,
I really just
past
started
college,
doing
past
it. I only
college,
video on my page for years of my daughter.
my talent. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get to the NBA, you don't just stop there. You know what I'm saying? You got to show these people that, you know, they, invested their time and, with you. You got to show them your talent. But it's a whole bunch of talented individuals in this world. People just don't use their talents. Like, I'm gonna tell you a story. Me and my homeboy, we used to do, like side work and stuff, and do tile work and stuff. I see somebody in the background. Let me finish this right quick. Um, uh, but this lady, we did her house. You know what I'm saying? She worked at the jail and shit. You feel me? So she like, man, all these people that's in this jail, man, they so talented, man. Only if they would have did that before they did their crime. She said, man,
Right.
they much artwork and so much stuff that they be showing her. She said, man, it amazes her. And I be trying to tell people like, use your time.
The most craftiest niggas. They know how to make fire out of batteries and wire. They know how to make a this, that. The
See,
most
see,
you know people find.
see. Let me see what we got in the background. Eat plant you enjoy.
I don't know.
Hey, we playing you enjoy. Go back out of the, leave the chat and come back in.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I
I
said, people are so talented. Um, it's just crazy, especially when you go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We playing
Salute,
joy.
salute, salute.
Salute, salute.
like, yeah, you
Man,
know,
I seen y'all up here, man. I was like, let me come up on here, man, show y'all some animals real quick.
Yeah, so we got the
oh,
real that anaconda.
That's an anaconda, man.
Our word.
that's
Yeah, a yellow anaconda, man.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, let's see if I can get him out one time.
Do you do
man got the
do
house.
you breed do you breed snakes?
Yeah, bro. Man, I breed everything, bro.
Word.
Yeah, this a 9 foot anaconda right here.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
Yeah,
man.
man, I be having to plug on
Hey,
all the animals.
hey. That's fascinating though, man. That's fascinating. Uh, I seen this video on YouTube. What was that channel's name? It's some guy who travels in Africa, and he went to this one village. Uh,
Uh-huh.
the lady had the snake around her neck and kissed the snake. So she had the snake in her mouth, bro. She had the
Oh
snake
wow.
in her mouth, bro. It was two of them. I was like, yo.
Look, man, for real, look. Man, I got some animals, bro, that's dangerous as fuck, bro. Like real apex predators. Like
Mhm.
these right here, these
Yeah,
called reticulated pythons, right?
yeah.
They're the longest snake in the world. So anaconda is the largest snake in the world. They have the largest body mass. But this will
Okay.
be the longest snake in the world. They can get up to 25 feet.
Ooh.
So now their
Mm.
their feeding response is amazing, bro. Like you should not be able to open the cage and just stick your hand in here and touch his head like this. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you see his girlfriend, she think it's feeding time, so she trying to come eat, bro. She's 16 feet, he's 14 feet. These
Ooh.
motherfuckers, bro, it costs so much just to feed these motherfuckers.
What you be feeding them?
Bro, rabbits, roosters,
I was about to say,
literally
you got
whatever
to
I
be,
can get my hands on that's not a dog or a cat. No.
yeah, you got to be feeding that small animal.
But yeah, man, I seen you on here, man. I just woke up. I wanted to just show you some love, man. Send some respect, some support your way.
Appreciate you,
Wow.
man.
Right on, man. Much love. I'm a tap back in with you in a little bit.
Okay, bet.
Right on. Salute.
I salute.
Yeah, shoot. Get ready to do the same because I know my dog gonna harass me. Once all three of them get up, problem in the house. So I'm gonna check back in the chat, man. Good talking to you.
Appreciate you.
All right, no doubt.
Uh, what's up with you, Achita Ranch? How you say it? Akicha? I can't say it, bro. I don't want to mispronounce it. But salute to you, bro. Corey C. Real too. Salute, salute. What's going on, brother? Just a little early morning chat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tuning in, tapping in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna be a quick one or a long one. We don't know, but I'm just tapping in, getting everybody a chance to get to know each other, get to see one another, you know what I'm saying? Salute, salute. Keita Ranch, ain't you in North Carolina, right? On the road. Time got me. I got up a little late this morning. Oh, for real, yeah. Shit, I don't know, man, bro. I woke up sick this morning, man. I'm like, damn, did I work that hard yesterday? I don't know if it was just cold, but I woke up a little sick this morning. I done drunk my coffee. I'm about to eat me an orange right quick. Um, you know, yes, sir. Are you on the road? Be safe on that road too. Are you in Winston Salem? Word, word, word. I might have to pull up on you, man. Can you hop in the chat right quick and I'll tap in with you in the on the back end. Shoot you my number right quick. Yeah, man. Okay, that's a bet. But what's up, though, people? What's up? What's up? Get that music back going. We're having a nice little chat this morning. What's good? Hope everybody doing good out there this morning. Have a safe and wonderful, blessed day. What's up, my people? What's up? Tap in. Africa Vanguard.
Yes.
What's good, man? How you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Let me get my headphones. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Let me
Yeah,
get my
man,
headphones. I can't even hear like that. Oh.
you could hear me?
What's going on, Africa Vanguard?
Yeah, man. Greetings, ATM team. Greetings. I pray that all is well with you and your family and your home circle and family circle, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate that. Appreciate that. How you doing this morning, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm getting better every day, man. I'm doing great. I'm getting better every day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I woke
just,
up. Go ahead.
yeah, no, sorry, say what you saying.
No, I woke up sick this morning, man. I'm like, dang, did I work too hard yesterday? I'm like, I woke up sick. I'm like, man, is it the? It got to be the weather. I had the heat on crank last night, so I don't know what it was, but I woke up drinking me some hot coffee, some hot oatmeal. Uh, been drinking plenty of water. Eating me some fruits and vegetables. Um, but I was like, man, I don't even want to get on live this morning. I was like, man, I got to keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm sick, but I got
Yeah,
to keep going, get on this YouTube thing, and keep pushing, man.
but you gotta balance it too, you know. You gotta keep it balanced, cause
Hmm.
if you keep, it could end up capsizing. So you gotta balance it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wanted to jump in with you had the other brethren on. I can't remember. I was trying to
Finesse the
think of
Don.
what's his name?
Finesse the Don.
Finesse the Don. Yes, yes, yes. And y'all were talking about the numbers and the analytics, and that's
Hmm.
where that's why I tried. That's why I did that little video. It's a numbers game, you know.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
it's about the numbers, you know. So the numbers also come with they say with the
Right.
consistency, you know.
Right.
And
Hmm.
you're doing something. Eventually, something is gonna,
It's gonna shoot up to the roof. I'm telling you, it's
and
gonna shoot
and
up to the roof.
even it might not shoot to the roof right away, but it will shoot to another level. And that
Hmm.
and with the consistency, that other level could take it to the another level eventually.
Hmm.
Or maybe you might get blessed to get one that shoot you straight there, you know. But that's what I wanted chat about a little, you know, I realize it's a numbers
Hmm.
thing, and it's like a wave, and you gotta catch a wave
Yeah,
and ride it.
you got to
See, you
catch
know.
that wave and keep that wave. You got to catch that wave and you got to keep that wave going.
Yeah, ride it, you know, ride it.
Yeah, you got. That's what I meant. You got to ride the wave. You know what I'm saying, and keep
Yeah,
going with it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying. It might go up, down, down a little bit, up, down, but keep going consistent. You'd rather have something than nothing. That's what I learned. Like a couple views to me is something. You know what I'm saying. I don't need the top views, but if I get the
yeah,
top views, I'm thankful for it. But I put out my content. And whatever it gets, it gets. I'm thankful for something, and I try to push some of my videos, like sharing them, like I usually just
yeah.
keep them on YouTube, but now I've been sharing them with family and friends lately. Some of them,
Yes,
click on it and watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I see the
yeah,
numbers game, so I'm like, let me share it to Facebook and see what it do. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
People
yeah.
they scroll past. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but sometimes they just click on. Oh, let me see what ATM Tim doing. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah.
People want to see what you doing in your life. You know what I'm saying?
What's the meaning of ATM?
ATM, man, I came up with it like 2 years ago, man. To me, a lot of people will probably think it means all the money, but see, it's a it's a whatchamacallit with that. Uh, it really means all the means. You know what I'm saying? All the means to make it. You know what I'm saying? Put in the hard work, put in the hard grind. It could mean all the money, but to me, ATM means all the means to make it to where I need to be in life. That's what ATM means. You know what I'm saying?
Lovely, lovely.
It's
All the
it's really not a.
means.
Go ahead.
Big respect, big respect. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
All
means.
the
Some people might think it mean all the money. You know what I'm saying? Money
yeah,
is
but
easy to obtain, but all the means to get where you need to be in life is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's a
yeah,
challenge, and I'm always up for challenges. My life has been a challenge, and I break barriers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not scared to put in that work that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what it is. Gardening. Gardening. People think gardening is easy work. No, no, it's easy once you put it in that dirt. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that dirt right. You know what I'm saying? We was
yeah.
talking last night about gardening and stuff because a lot of people want to start gardening, and I was like, man, gardening is easy to start. You know what I'm saying? You just have to manage and maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff is going to grow out the ground naturally. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the hard part, the maintaining,
See,
maintaining.
maintaining. Yeah.
Yeah, maintaining, you know. Yeah, man, but keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, like I say, you're inspiring and encouraging us, you
Hmm.
know. And that's what we're here to do, you know, inspire and encourage, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
That
it's a
that other.
it's a
Go
numbers
ahead. Go
game.
ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Now that other guy, finesse the nine. He in Brooklyn too.
Okay, lovely,
Yeah, he in
lovely, love.
Brooklyn too. I was like, wow, man. It's a small world. Once we start networking, it's a small
Yeah,
world. Somebody might be
yeah.
around the corner from me, like, oh man, you okay, okay, okay. Hey, I'm
Lovely,
sorry,
love.
Akita Ranch. I ain't even see you. I was talking. Try to come back in. Yeah, I'll pull up
Yeah,
on you. But
yeah, man.
what you got going on for today?
Today is just relaxing and chilling with the family, you know, just relaxing, taking it easy today, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, just chilling with the family, man. You know, I got some
Yeah.
calls to make to Africa and these places, talk with the extended family, and just
Hmm.
take it easy and get ready for the new week, you know.
Hmm. So
Yeah,
I know you traveled Africa before. What's a couple places you been in Africa?
I've been to Port Said, Egypt. I've been to
Hmm.
Djibouti. I've been to Ethiopia. I've been to Kenya, which is East Africa. I've
Hmm.
been to um 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 Ghana, West Africa. You know,
Okay.
I touch a little in with this place, Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, for a little bit. But for the last 4 years or so, Ghana, you know.
Okay.
I've been feeling the vibes there, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
But
I've
I
never.
get
Go ahead.
no finish up, say what you're saying.
I've never been to Africa. Um,
Yeah, you're gonna be going, man.
what's going on, Cheetah? How you pronounce your name?
Akichita Ranch.
Oh,
Greetings.
Akachita Ranch. Okay, I got you.
Greetings. Biggest, yeah.
Akichita
Yeah.
Ranch. Okay, I got you.
Akichita.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
we're doing pretty
Great.
good.
Doing great, man. Getting better every day. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Biggest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Heirlooms. Yup. Mm.
Lovely. Lovely. I love that. I love that.
Appreciate
I
that.
love that. Yeah. Appreciate that, big brother. Lovely. Yes. For real.
And
For real. God,
I.
this is what
Oh.
it's coming down to, man. We gotta eat what we grow and grow what we eat, man. Cause that's the type of warfare we head into, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um. I sent a private chat to both of y'all. That's my number in the background. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but yeah, that's my number right there in the private chat in the background. So if y'all want to call me on the phone, just hit me. But yeah, we gotta start planting our own stuff, man. And it's challenging. It's a challenge, but it's something that we need to do. We got to start growing. I've never raised no chickens or no cows or nothing, but that's what I always wanted to do. But I need to get me some land in order to do that. But I see some people with goats and stuff um, around their house and stuff, but we're not really allowed to have animals in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get out there to the outskirts of the city and you know, grow me some chickens. I want a couple cows, goats, and I want to grow me a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, man. I want some apple trees because when I grew up as a young kid, man, we had pear trees that we could just go pick. I'm talking about grocery bags full of pears. Like I don't see that no more, and I'm like, what happened? Like apple trees, the little wild apples, the wild berries. I don't see none of that no more. So I'm like. See, I was talking with my neighbor. He from Pennsylvania,
he brought some of his berries and stuff from up there because they used to have a farm. So he let me try some of his berries that he grew in his backyard. It's like a big vine thing that go underground and it shoot back up, and they do this every year and it grow back even stronger. And those are the best berries I ever had, man. They better than in the store.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You know, bro, you mentioned cows and
Mm-hmm.
goats. You know, honestly, you know, it all depends on what you're trying to do. Because you can have, you know, far as the acres, you know what I mean? Of course, you got to have so many cows per acre.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have two cows, you know, say you got a bull and say you have a heifer, the
Mm-hmm.
female, you know what I'm saying? And you got to have, just say, you know, I'm not for sure exactly off bat or how many acres you got to have per cow. But within the 2 acres, say 2 acres, within the
Mm-hmm.
2 acres, you can have 10 goats. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you can use the goats if you want cows for the meat. You know what I'm saying? You can go get a goat and have goat milk. You know
Mm.
what I mean? It's more healthier for you. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's the goat milk. Then you can have another brother that's nearby and y'all can barter. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so you can you say, look, I'll give you some goat for, you know, I don't know, for so much of beef.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you get an acre of land, because you get an acre of land, you can use a quarter acre or less than that to have maybe 10 goats on there, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And and so as far as the gardening process of it, you don't actually have to, as far as the fruit trees and stuff, you can get a limb
Mm.
off of a tree. Then
Mm-hmm.
you can start with that. You don't actually have to buy the whole tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In order to start a fruit tree, your
Mm-hmm.
plums, the grapes, your pears or whatever, your apples and all of that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Your garden, if you did a garden, you can start with the seedlings at your house. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Because
Yeah.
right now you can go to Walmart and you can get one of them greenhouses. They got like 4 shelves. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
start growing stuff inside your apartment.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You can start, and also with the chickens, some, depends on where you at. Your ordinance.
Mm-hmm.
You can have hens. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
have a rooster. You know what I mean? Really, if you want a rooster, the rooster is just to assimilate the female chick so you can incubate,
Mm-hmm.
the egg in order to produce chicks. But if you
Mm-hmm.
ain't trying to do that, you can still get hens in your
Okay.
backyard, but they don't grow. You know
Oh,
what I mean? And that's what the ordinance. That's what they don't want. They don't want roosters that's crowing to disturb your neighbors. You know
gotcha.
what I mean? So you in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
You in North. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
in
I would
Greensboro.
call the city. Oh, you're in Greensboro. Okay, you about 30 minutes away. You know. So what I would do, I would call and check the ordinance and see if you can have hens.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not, if you're outside of the city limits, you can have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I would call and check. That way you can start your chicken process and learning that stuff now. Network with some brothers. Make sure you vet them in. You know what I'm saying? Network with some brothers and see if y'all can go in because you don't need to actually buy land straight out. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? You can lease
So
land. You
how
know what I
how would
mean?
you can you
So
tell the people how
I
go ahead. Can you tell the people how about you'll go about leasing land?
well, you gotta. Well, what I did. This is what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did my research. A lot of times they gotta do the research as well. Just don't do the
Mm-hmm.
research. You know what I'm saying? So what I did is that I went on. I was just like Google.
Mm-hmm.
Land by owner financing. Look up owner financing.
Mm-hmm.
Far as land. You know what I mean? Then you're gonna have to research on what you're looking for far as on your land. Like me, I have 16 acres
Mm-hmm.
of raw land. You know what I mean? Undeveloped. So next month, most I will, I'll be moving out there on my land. So like
Okay.
I mentioned earlier, I got storage units and stuff that I've been storing stuff for about 3 years in my storage unit. Because I seen the time that was ahead of us. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And not only that, the Bible even speaks about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's to come up out of her. It meaning to come up out of her, meaning these cities, because our people is agricultural people, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? That Bible is an agricultural book, you know. And so back to your question is to, you know, you have to look and see where you want to be. If you want to be in Florida, you know what I mean? Then anywhere you want to go, if there's owner financing available, and you may
Okay.
have to put down maybe 10%, 20%. You know, income taxes is coming out now. Utilize that money, use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? And maybe link up with a couple people, get you a mobile home, start looking at wood. But if you know if trees is on your land, you may not have to buy no wood. Only thing you got is a wood mill.
Got you.
You know what I mean? A wood mill where you can cut your own wood to the length of what you want to cut it. And you can get a wood mill at Tractor Supply for about 1,500. You know what I'm saying? For about 1,500. And, you know, you find some oak trees on your land. You know what I mean? You know, anything but some pine trees. You know, and cut that stuff down. Let it sit for about a year. And start your building process. Buy you a tent. You can get a tent. You can get an all season tent. You know, for about maybe, you know, $1,000. You know, all season tent, maybe 2 or 3 rooms in it. Get you a little buddy heater. You know, get you a grill, you know, as far as you're cooking, get you a pop-up tent, get you a toilet, compost toilet, to be out there, get you a shower that, you know, with solar bag where you can heat your water up. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, man, you can do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And those that may be listening that can do it too. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta just start researching these things. That's what I had to do. You know what I mean? Look, I mean, you're talking to a guy that I did 10 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so I gang bang. I was, you know, I was in them streets. You know what I'm saying? And so eventually, I got tired of being tired. You know what I mean? And I wanted to make a better living for myself. And I knew it was an easier way to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not really easy, but it takes some dedication. You know what I'm saying? But it's within our DNA to make this happen, though.
And
So, I
see,
mean, it's within our DNA.
I see you driving them trucks, man. As a young kid, man, that was my ultimate goal, man. I always wanted to be a truck driver. Right now, I got my CDL permit.
Okay.
I'm actually looking for a good company to start up with. I've called around to a whole bunch of companies to see who paying the most, what's the best option for me. And did you go to any CDL training schools, or did you pay for it out of pocket?
Just break it up a little bit, bro.
Did you go to any CDL training schools, or did you pay for it out of pocket?
Yeah, I went to Roadmaster. I went to Roadmaster. Shoot, I've been driving for over 22 years.
Okay, is that in North Carolina?
And no, that was in Ohio.
Okay. Roadmaster.
The good thing is that you have your permit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if I was you, I'll call like Swift, you know, SWIFT, Warner, JB Hunt, Snyder, because you have your permit, you don't actually have your license.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so they will send you out with a trainer. You know what I mean? Like you said though, find out as far as the mileage, you know, home time, you know, the detention, you know, stuff like that. We give you, you know, because you want to get at least about 3,000 miles.
Okay.
You know, you want to get about at least 3,000 miles guarantee a week. You know what I mean? Layover, if there's layover pay, you know what I'm saying? So I will call them. You know, if you call them today, you'll be in the truck probably next week or this week. So, you know, depends how quick you want to get up in there.
Okay.
You know, then once you do that, you know, go with them for about 6 months. I can get you over here, bro.
Okay, that's a bet.
Yeah, I'll get you over here. You know,
that's a bet.
You know, like I said, you know, then if you want to, you know, once you do that, I don't know how your credit looking. I know there's some credit repair people out there. You know what I'm saying, that for your credit, you know, but if you get like a 600, 650 or something like that, if that's your credit score looking like, you know, I would advise getting your own truck. You're a young dude. You know what I'm saying? So you got at least about 10 years. Well, I don't know, you may have it in you, but I don't know how long the society going to go the way that it's going for you to be able to do.
And see,
You know what I'm saying?
right now, you know, since truck driver, it didn't work for me back then when I wanted to do it. I still want to do it, but I wanted to do it at like 18, 20. I'm 27 right now. But right now, I was like, since that's not going to work for me right now, I've been doing electrical work for 5 years. So I've learned this trade and I still got a little bit more to learn, but I'm working on getting my electrical license too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have two things going at once. You know what I'm saying? Two different avenues. But you know, the truck driving, that's what I always wanted to do, you know, since I was a kid. So I still want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I know you make a lot of money, you know, driving trucks. So that's my thing. I want to, you know, have my family, you know, financially straight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing this YouTube too, because I'm trying to have another, you know, stream of income. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to keep working. You know what I'm saying? Until this stuff start working for me. You know what I'm saying? That's my main goal. I want this stuff to be working for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. I mean, it'll work. It'll work for you, man. You know, like you said, you want to have 3 different streams of income. You know, or residual income at that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, something that where you be able to teach your children, you know, and show them, you know, how to work and how to become a successful businessman, you know, and how to be cause really husbandry, you know, husbandry when you look in the Bible about husbandry is just what you're speaking of now. You know, it's about gardening because if you know about Noah, you know, was a husband. He had animals in the park. You know, Abraham, you know what I mean? You know, Isaac, Jacob, all of them, they was husbandry. They was husbandry men. You know what I mean? Because they all had gardens, you know what I'm saying? And your garden is not just a physical garden either. Your garden is representation of your family. You know what I'm saying? And so these are things that you're speaking of right now. You know what I mean? How you want to maintain, you want to build stuff, you want to be able to be a provider and a protector for your family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, my grandma, I watched my grandma growing up. My grandma raised me, and you know, she was a hard worker, man. I like when I was little, I rarely seen my grandma because she was working like 3 jobs, like, and for her to put in that amount of time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want my other family. They're gonna have to work a little bit too, but I don't want my other family members to do that. I'd rather take on that burden, you know what I'm saying? And I learned a little bit of gardening from my grandma because she was always out there, you know, growing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about everything. I'm like, dang, grandma, like, but that I learned that so when you garden, sometimes it's kind of meditating too for your body. Cause my grandma, she used to always get out there. I'm like, why my grandma be getting up early, going out to the garden? I ain't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Until, you know, I grew up a little bit. So I'm like, okay, this gardening is actually meditating for your body. When you touch that dirt, it's something that I'm telling you, but yeah, I learned a lot from my grandma, and she was one of my biggest supporters, man. And you know, my mom, I get some of this work ethic from my mom too as well. But my grandma always wanted to see me get my CDLs, man, and she'll be proud of me right now, man. But I be trying to tell people like gardening, like the kids even love the garden too. But we don't be teaching the kids how to, you know, plant stuff and see. We used to have them in school when I was in elementary school. You know, Home Depot would come out of school and teach us how to build bird houses and stuff like that. They're not doing that in elementary school. They on these tablets and stuff now. So I try to take my little nieces and them out, you know, and let and show them, you know, how to fish, how to you know, how to do stuff that when we used to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, my grand, I was when I messed up in the city, I had to go to the country with my grandmother too. You know, and that's where actually that I started to fall. You know, getting the love and stuff for gardening. You know, animal treat. You know, I had a horse. You know, my pops, he bought me a horse out there. You know, riding motorcycles out there. You know, I had to run and catch the chickens to my grandma. You know what I mean? I had to run all the way up to the hilltop, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get to the top of the hill, the chicken fly because it's a bird.
Yeah.
It flies down the bottom of the hill. I was like, oh man. So I had to watch where the chicken run to. Then I had to go back down, run back down the hill, you know, to get the chicken. My grandmother got the chicken, showed me how to, you know, how to pull the neck off. Or now they got the combs that you put the chicken neck through. Then you let it, you know, calm down and relax or whatever. So, you know, blood clots in the veins or whatever. Then they cut the neck off. Back then, you know, it wasn't about that. This is new era type of thing.
Yeah, my grandma said. Yeah, my grandma used to say they used to just snap the neck. That's what she used to tell me. They used to just snap the neck.
Yeah. You know, that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know, put your foot down. You know, hold the legs. Put the foot underneath. You know, for those that may be, you know, that may be watching the video, watching afterwards, might be a little bit of, you know, but this is what they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what they did back then. But now they cutting the neck. You know, they doing all this modern type of ways of doing it now. You know, they got the chicken pluckers, and they put the chicken inside this little thing with rubber little talons and to spin around and pluck all the chickens. No, my grandmother merged that thing down in some hot water. You know what I mean? And checked the feathers on it. You know, then plucked all the feathers off of it, gutted it. You know, showed me how to gut it and all that stuff, taking the legs off. You know, all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we need to get back to. That's what, you know, we have been distracted. You know what I mean? We have been taking off course, man, because now we so used to all this, you know, leisure stuff, you know, where we could go into the house, you know, turn on the lights, you know, back then, you know, I ain't that old, you know what I'm saying, where it wasn't no lights, where they had just like the little lanterns, the candle lanterns, you know what I'm saying, where that was the light. You know what I mean? You get to oil your wick and stuff like that. You know, and that was the light back then. You know, you could turn on the furnace. You want the AC on. You know, so now we're so used to this stuff now, but we need to return back to the old ways.
See, even like building houses, man. I see how we building houses now. Shoot, to be honest, I want mine made out of mud because it's dirt bags. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need heat. You don't really need air conditioning. See, that'll really save you because heat and air conditioning is a expense. You know what I'm saying? That most people, when they buy a house, that's what they paying for with the bills as far as that. And like water, you know, we can get water from the rain, and you know, it's water underground. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? So. We just got to start using the resources that we have and try to maintain and you know, sustainable living. That's the type of living I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Pay for everything up front, so you ain't got to pay for it later. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know, like you were saying, you know, to add on to that, you know, the Most High, He already provided us with everything that we need. He gave us the sun. He gave us the rain. You know what I mean? The only thing you got to do is get some solar panels. You know, if you want to do some solar panels or you want to do some windmill, you know, to generate electricity. You know what I'm saying? You got water. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, so you can do a rain catchment. All thing you got to do, build you like a 5x5 or 10x10, something like that. You know, with your wood, get some scrap wood. You can use pallets, man.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? And so I have pallets. You can use some tires that they have on the side of the road to put the trees and stuff in. You know, you can use the leaves. You know, people that like in springtime or whatnot, they gather up all these leaves and stuff like that out of the yard. You can go and use these leaves and get some wood. These wood, you know, the tree limbs that's laying around. Get you a garden bed. Get you know, because all of that is you know, it breaks down the compost. You know, after a while, the trees going to break down. You put the trees in the ground. You take the leaves, you put it over there. You get some soil. You get some worms. You know, you got to start looking at this stuff because the worms, if you worm casting, that's the richest. You can use manure. You can use your own manure. We paid. Now, this may seem a little gross, but it's real. Check this out. We pay the city for our waste. Right? We pay them. Then we turn around and we buy soil. Where you thinking that human soil comes from? It comes from our waste too.
Mm-hmm.
It goes, you know what I'm saying? It comes, but we can use that, and they feed that to the worms. The worms digest that. Even our urine, we flush the urine down the toilet. You know what I mean? That our urine got so much nutrients, nitrates, and acidic. You know what I'm saying? You can feed that to your trees, and you see your trees blossom. But you got to it can't be straight just urine. You got to dilute it with a little bit of water. You pee in the toilet. You see what I'm saying? You pee in the toilet with water. Mix it. You know what I'm saying? It goes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And they utilize that. You know, the big farms, they buy this stuff from the city, man. The waste, buy this from the city. And they turn around, they feed it to the worms, and now you got compost. Rich black compost.
And it's crazy that they make billions of dollars off trash. Sometimes I be thinking about that. I'll be like, hold on. They just made $100 billion off of trash that we just threw away. I'm like, how can you really make money off of trash? And they stack it up in landfills until they can't pile it up no more, and then build a new landfill. And we still they still making money off of our trash. Like I'm like, dang, should we invest in our own trash companies? Like, because that'll be a lot of money too. Because I'm like, trash is worldwide. It's so much trash that we can't even really get it all, because everywhere you go it's trash everywhere. I'm like, how is it all this trash everywhere and we paying billions of dollars for them to pick up our trash? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, plastic, only certain plastic they can recycle, you know what I'm saying? And even that has an impact. It takes a lot to recycle that plastic, and some of that plastic people can reuse, you know what I'm saying? Instead of recycling, they could just reuse it. Like you were saying, you can make pots out of it. You can put plants in them, and certain ones, the ones that don't have all them chemicals in it. But
absolutely, bro. But even your trash, look at this. You can take your trash and you can have a compost bin. Put it in your compost bin. You know what I'm saying? Because like, this is what I did, and I just tried it out one day. I had like a 4-foot by 12-foot raised bed. I mean garden, one raised, and I used the limbs off a tree. I cut down the limbs off a tree, and I made my garden bed out of it. I didn't care how I was looking. You know what I'm saying? And I did it in my backyard. And so you could take the trash. So I took a cardboard. Laid it on top of the grass, and I put the dirt on top of the grass. I came back maybe 3 weeks later with no cardboard there. Rich black soil that the worms ate the cardboard, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can take your trash, all the scraps that you have, like after you eat, and you can take that, put that in the compost bin. Now the worms will eat it, digest it, regurgitate it into some rich, thick soil, man. You see what I'm saying? But they don't want to tell us that.
Right. And I made a compost pile in my backyard where I used to live at. And what I did was I dug a little hole for like the air to get under the sticks. And then I put the sticks over top of that hole. And then I put some leaves on top of that. And I used banana peels, collard greens, because the worms, they love them collard green stems. I put bananas, peels, egg shells. What else I put? I put a whole bunch of stuff, man, and I had worms about that thick, man. I'm like, I used to buy worms at the fishing spot, and they was like this small, and I just did my compost pile, and the worms this big. And if I go fishing with these worms, man, I'm gonna catch something big.
Oh yeah, you'll catch something nice. Yeah, you'll catch something nice with that. It's like that's a meaty meal right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Salute the happy companions. What you were saying?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Man, it's about like you was saying, man. It's about gleaming to other brothers. But mainly it's the brothers, not neglecting the sisters and nothing like that. But as far as us, our duty is to make sure that we provided this food for our family.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so, by us going out there and doing it, in turn, don't need no girlfriend, you don't need no boyfriend, you need a husband, you need a wife. Period,
Right.
point blank. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Someone that you can really soul into. You know,
Mm-hmm.
someone that you can actually build with. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can understand and willing to push the vision that
Mm-hmm.
you have. You know what I mean? Because that's what the helpmate is for. That's what your rib is for. You know what I mean? Is the rib
Yeah.
is for the protection of the vision that you have, protect your heart. You know what I'm saying? And so as we read in the scripture, that Bible, man, is heavy, bro. You know what I mean? That Bible is heavy. Once you get into that Bible and you start seeing about agriculture, you start seeing about marriage, you start seeing about, you know, how the Most High speaks about the things that a man needs. You know, it speaks about the salt, it speaks about the honey, it speaks about, you know, all of these different things, you know, that we need in order to provide, you know, then we'll be able to understand our purpose.
Right.
You know, a lot of us, we don't truly understand our purpose, man. You know, and the potential that we have. We have electrical skills. You know what I'm saying? So instead of now doing it, you know, as far as electrical, now you can switch that up and do solar.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Know how to do solar. You know, how to go about building solar panels with your electrical knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And so and then you can use that. Then you can use that to build other businesses from that skill base that you have, man. You know.
See, we've been installing generator plugs for a lot of people, just in case the power go out. So, I'm familiar with installing a lot of generator plugs. You know what I'm saying? Just in case the power go out in your house. A lot of people are getting that in their house just in case the power go out. And I think that's in high
Right.
demand right now because people know that power can go out anytime. You know what I'm saying? And you always want to have a backup plan available. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, homesteading and self-sustainable living, that's what I want to
Man,
do.
come on.
And
Man,
feel like
you got it, bro.
okay.
So you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You're young, man. You're young. You know, start today. You know what I'm saying? Start today. I mean, not that you haven't started, but push even harder every day that you wake up. You know what I mean? And the Most High put the breath in your lungs. Push even harder, man. You know what I mean? Push even harder because the war will be great at the end. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a young dude. You got plenty of talent, gifts. You know what I mean? You got the motivation because if not, you wouldn't be on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? You won't be doing the things that you do. You know what I mean? But everybody ain't at the same level. You know what I mean? Because what you see maybe the next man and that, you don't know what the next man had to go through to get there. You don't know if he had to lose a family. You don't know he had to sacrifice some things. You don't know if he had to do prison time. You don't know if he was a millionaire, had to get broke back down in order to get built back up. You don't know what that person had to go through. You don't know his story or his testimony. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of us want to hate and look at the next man like, oh, this dude shouldn't have this. You know what I mean? This dude, this female shouldn't have that. You don't know what they had to go through to get it.
I remember I was walking up and down the street with my lawnmower, man, and trying to cut some grass, man. This was like 6, 7 years ago. Every time I used to walk back and forth, this lady would be like, "Man, hard work gonna pay off." I looked at her like, man, and I still remember that lady. 'Cause, man, I put in a lot of work. I didn't work every type of job. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I got to this electrical thing, I knew it was for me. It was a challenge at first, but I had to overcome the obstacles of learning something new. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I learned a little bit in high school, but I didn't really take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Until I got out of high school and really went into the trade. So that's when I started taking it serious, soaking up all the game and knowledge. And I messed up a couple times, but I just got better and better at it. Now it's so easy to me. It's kind of like how to explain. It's like artwork to me. Like I like to do my stuff neat, and I like to have good work, good craftsmanship. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely. You know, I mean, we all gonna fall down, man. You know, but the key is, just getting back up. You know, brushing our shoulders off You know what I mean? Learning from the mistakes that we made. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Just as long as one have faith in themselves and their ability, you know what I mean, and the willingness, to proceed and exceed within what it is that we're trying to do and become. You know? So yeah, bro. That's what I do on my channel. As well. As far as it's showing people, little things. As far as what to buy. Stuff that they should have in their artillery. If they able to carry, if they able to carry weapons. You know what I mean? Hey, stack up on your armory, man. Get your armory together. You know what I'm saying? Because know how to not just honey, also trapping. Do you know how to trap? You know what I'm saying? Not the trap like the trap house trap. You know what I'm saying? For those who may be listening, but know how to trap animals. When the time comes, you know what I mean? You need to be able to go out there and set traps in the water and catch fish. You need to be able to go fishing without using a hook. You know what I'm saying? Without using a barber. Without using a fishing pole. Back in the days, I used to have to use a stick with the fish with the a stick with the a nut. You know what I mean? Or a boat and use that as a barber. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So these certain tactics and stuff, man, that we need our ancestors to have this stuff, these resources. You know what I mean? They had to, know how to use a slingshot. Know how to get a clothesline, make a slingshot out of it, a whole inner tube, some rubber bands, make a slingshot, things of this nature. You know how to make a compass. You know how to look at the trees and stuff. The way that they aiming, how to look at water, find water in the ground. You know what I mean? You can find water by using 2 sticks. You know what I'm saying? But you know how to do that. Our ancestors had these abilities, but now we're so accustomed to going out here and get a compass. We're so out here, we'll go to the fishing bait store. You know what I mean? We get worms instead of we can dig, in some wet soil after it rains and get our own worms. You know what I mean? Use crickets. Raise crickets. I mean, it's so much, bro. You know what I mean? I could speak for a great deal of time in regarding to these things, man. You know what I'm saying? But we need to be able to get out here and do our research. Study to show. That's what the Bible says. Study to show yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? We have to study, and we can't just lean on our own understanding. You know what I mean? Or have our hand out and waiting for someone to come and drop something in it. No, get out there, get off your ass, and get to work. You know what I'm saying? Get the work done, man, like you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You like you said, you started off cutting grass. Now you're doing electrical work. You know what I'm saying? Now you're trying to do, homesteading. You know what I'm saying? Stuff of that nature. See, you got a vision. You know what I mean? You have a vision. You have a purpose. So you have to continue, exercising and pushing forward, towards that vision and that purpose.
And see, last year, I started practicing on gardening, so I did a 10 by 10 garden.
Oh, okay.
I went to the local little mulch thing, and I got some fresh dirt, like compost dirt, and I filled the garden up with that, and I planted some corn, some strawberries, tomatoes, and what else I planted? Corn, tomatoes, strawberries. That's what I planted last year, and I'm gonna put that on my YouTube too. The tomatoes taste way different. Like I didn't use nothing. I didn't use nothing but water. Like water and good dirt. That's what I was telling people. Water, dirt. You'll have some amazing fruits and vegetables, man. You'll be like, it's got a distinct taste to it. Like this don't taste like the store, man. This don't taste like the store. And the corn was sweet. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Absolutely. Because now the way that you did it, it's straight organic.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't use no pesticides, no GMO, like they use at the store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? all organic. So now you actually able to truly taste the fruit and the vegetables. You know what I mean? In a natural state. You know what I mean? Because I'll go to the store and get them strawberries, man. I'm like,
They
you
ain't got no
can't
fruit.
really taste the strawberries. You don't got no taste. There's no taste to it. It's just like, you can't say, oh man, this is a green tomato. This is a black tomato. You know what I'm saying? This is or whatever. You don't know, man. That's why it's important for us to get the seeds, and start growing our own stuff, man. It save us a lot of money. You know what I mean? Get a freezer. Like if you come across any chest freezers, hey bro, get them chest freezers. Because we plan on making that migration. You know what I mean? Chest freezer is going to be good because you can use the chest freezer as your refrigerator and as a freezer. You know what I mean? It's a dual purpose for that. And like a lot of people, they want to get a refrigerator. No, but once you open that refrigerator up, all your air going to escape.
Right.
You know what I mean? With the chest freezer, you know what I mean? The coldness is at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for it to really to come up. Because it want to stay down. You know what I mean? Heat rises, but the cold will stay there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the purpose of that chest freezer for. And if you can get like the I know I'm about to purchase. I'm gonna put up on my page. Get an Ozark tent. Get an Ozark tent. It's like a 3-room tent. And I just ordered that myself for real. It's a little pricey. For some it's like $400. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a 3-season tent. So if a person want to go out there on that land and get some land, summer, fall, and spring, then that'd be a perfect tent for them to have, and that you can build 12 by 12 room, a house. You know what I'm saying? For yourself and your family, for real. Only thing I do price is plywood and stuff like that. Then you got what 9 months. You know what I mean? After winter, you have 9 months to actually get your a nice foundation and stuff built. A nice size roof built. Then after that, you can continue to add on from there. But it's about the sacrifices first. So bro, go on, look up owner financing land. You know what I'm saying? A good one, is it's called Classic Country. That's a good one. Yeah. Classic Country Land. What's another one? Shoot, that's the one coming at the top of my head right now. I'll give you some more, but that's a good one right there. Check that one out. But land is getting expensive, so if you plan on trying to stay in still be in Florida or the Carolinas, that's probably in a good place to be right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the land, because it's so expensive right now. You know what I mean? So my advice is try to get out there in the Ozarks. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm in the Ozark area. You know what I mean? So we have like
is that like a swampy area? Is that like a swampy area, swampy land? Or yeah.
Nah, absolutely not. It's not. It's it depends where you at. It ain't gonna be no swamp. You know what I'm saying? Now they have like black bears out there. They have mountain lions out there. You know what I mean? They have little copperhead snakes that's out there. But there's certain things that you can do as far as to prevent that. Them to coming onto your land. You gotta have dogs. Get some dogs out there that run the pack. Get about 5 dogs out there. You know what I mean? Get you some cats. A couple cats to clean up the mice in the car. They'll kill the copperhead. Some chickens. Chickens will kill snakes as well. You know what I'm saying? And so there's things that you can do, but the person has to do their research. because you don't want to get no land for no acre of land paying $40,000.
What's
You know what I'm saying? You know,
what's
but
the
then it's
price?
I
What's the
hear
average price for an acre of land right now?
say what? Say it again.
I said, what's the average price for an acre of land?
You know, bro, that's a hard you know question. I mean, because it depends on where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the land value is different compared to up north and down south. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just, you know, when I lived in New York, I was living in the Bronx. You know, I was paying $1,600 a month for a 2-bedroom. You know what I mean? When I moved to the Carolinas, I paid $1,100 for a 5-bedroom, 4-bath. You see what I'm saying? So it only with land. In New York, I didn't have no land at all. You know, I didn't have grass. You see what I'm saying? And so it all depends. Like if you're trying to get like an acre of land, like in the Midwest, like in the Ozark area, you know, then it's gonna be cheaper than Florida and New York. See what I'm saying? So it all depends on where that person is trying to relocate to. You know, and if they got some people that's willing to go on the land with them, then if they say, for example, they say 10% of 10% of whatever it is, hey, they can easily, you know, get that together, you know, and I'm gonna say, see how much this fuel is over here, man. This fuel is high, bro. The diesel out here, I paid $700 for 101 gallons of fuel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think I can get a little bit further. So anyway, but yeah, so if you get a couple people together, y'all could go in on the land. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all could then they can write a contract up. You know, because it's even better. Because you know it's even better when you have numbers. You know what I mean? Because your numbers is in the security. The security is in the numbers. You know, so you got four people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can divvy that land out. You know what I mean? You on the north, south, east, and west borders, and so now the enemies cannot really come in from either part, because you got to protect it. See what I'm saying? You know, so an acre of land, that's a football field. You can do a lot on the football field.
Okay.
You know. So for those who may be listening, want to know how big of an acre is a football field, minus the goal lines.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, you can do. I mean, I know there's a person who raised microgreens.
Oh man, I've been watching some YouTube videos on the microgreen. Seen a video where a dude made like $100,000 in his backyard off of micro. But I don't even see him in the grocery stores though. So I'm like, do we need to start growing microgreens too? Is it something new? I've never ate no microgreens, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, they making all this money off of vegetables, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, should we start doing microgreens? I want to taste them. I want to see what's the big, thing about them.
Yeah, you may find the microgreens like at Whole Foods. You know what I mean? Whole Foods or Costco, or what's that one spot called? Whole Foods, and another spot that have a lot of organic stuff there. The one on Whole Foods, another one. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, but a lot of the microgreens, they be at the 4 or 5-star restaurants. You know what I mean? So you can actually market to them with that. You're trying to do some greens, you know, and right now it's really good as far as vegetables, man. You know, especially when it comes to like the mom and pops, you know, market and stores like that. You know, you can become the distributor. You know, for those who listen, you can become a distributor to the markets. You know, by starting your own garden. You you know what I'm saying, starting your own gardens, you know what I mean, and market to these mom and pop stores, grocery stores that's nearby you. You know what I mean? And so you can make a nice amount of money off of that alone. Like, you know, like I said, you know, it's about, you know, one is willing to, what are you willing to exchange or change? You get that? One got to be willing to exchange something for the change. You know, so you know, yeah, man, it's just about just getting out there and you know, and putting your foot to the plow, putting your hands to the plow, rather. You know, and giving it a start. We got to start from somewhere. You can't sit back and just watch or hope and think and nothing like that. Hey, get it going. I mean, I'm quite sure we gave some jewels up for those who may be listening or going to be listening. You know what I'm saying? To where they can start, and they have any questions, and they can reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, but they have to do their due diligence and do their research. I mean, we went from all the way from the planting, from the gardens to, you know, to the homestead, to how they can find land, you know, to all the way to agriculture. You know what I'm saying? So it's about doing it, man. Electricity, you know, solar panels, you know, and you know, cause the time now is go ahead and get that stuff. Get, you know, brothers, get your tools together. You know what I'm saying? Get your tools together so you be able to work on these things. You know, use your imagination. Like if you're getting chickens and stuff like that, you don't have to buy these expensive things for the chickens. You know what I mean? My grandparents didn't have no expensive tanks. You know what I mean? They had a rake, they had a hoe. You know what I mean? They had a handsaw. They had a handsaw, tape measure. And, you know what I mean? And old school washing machine with the wash board. You know what I mean? And man, so I have nine aunts and uncles. You know what I'm saying? And all of them grew up and boy, none of them stick. You know, even with the sickness, bro. Start looking into the herbs. You know what I'm saying?
Rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary, elderberries.
My grandma used to put that on the chicken and rotisserie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fresh rosemary out the garden. You don't even need no seasoning, man. I'm telling you, like, we used to go in the backyard and just pick the rosemary up. The flavor is so bold. It's crazy. Like the one in the store, the rosemary don't got no flavor on that fresh rosemary.
None.
Man, with that rotisserie chicken,
Woo.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see, that's what.
Go ahead.
No, see, that's what I do. You know what I mean? Like on my other channel, I got another channel too called A Unique Taste of Soul. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna follow it as soon as I get out.
It's A Unique Taste. A Unique Taste of Soul. SOUL. Soul.
Okay. Please go follow his channel too. A Unique Taste of Soul on YouTube. Please go follow him and subscribe. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in, tapping and support. I appreciate y'all. I've been on this thing for about 2 hours. I didn't realize how long I've been talking, man. But I might come back later on though, man. I appreciate everybody. Salute to Kachita. Hold on, let me say it right. Kachita. Did I say it right? Kichita. Okay, Kichita Ranch. Okay. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you for coming on. Hopefully, you know, we'll talk again and network again. I think I'm about coming on later again, man, and doing this at least twice a day on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for your time and your info. Salute to you. I'll come back later on, and salute to the chat one more time. But yeah, we out. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.